Hey guys, what is up and welcome to today's video where we're going to be having a look at Thor, the god of thunder, Odin's son, and kind of going over the champion and his abilities, which I might add are very, very few. However, the main thing we're going to be talking about in this video is duped Thor, or awakened Thor, which is when the character itself becomes very interesting and actually crazy. Probably one of the most powerful damage-dealing champions in the game in a few scenarios. So let's have a look. Let's bring up all his abilities, of which there are practically none. Literally, all of his abilities are a percentage chance to stun on special attacks. So special 1, you have 60%, special 2, 70%, and special attack 3 is a 90% chance, which, you know, is almost 100, not quite there. But, you know, with the special 3, 9 times out of 10, 90%, how do stats work? You're going to get the stun off. However, yeah, so it's very, very light. That, you know, when you have this champion unduped, he's like mediocre, like flat mediocre. He ain't like that great. But when he's duped, oh my god, is he ridiculous. Let's have a look at the signature ability. So mine is level 48 at the moment on my my 4-star Thor. So stunning the god of thunder infuriates him, increasing attack by 30% for 4.5 seconds. Additionally, stunning his opponents tears apart enemy armor, reducing it by anywhere between its 80 and 140%. You'll see mine is 122.9%. Pretty big number. And from the way that we loosely understand how armor works in the game, so armor isn't like a flat 100% reduction and then you can't get any more. Armor is basically damage taken, an increase on damage taken, and that's kind of the way that I view it. So you can stack this multiple times and you are just going to hit harder and harder and harder, to the level of when you stack this 5 or 6 times, and there are certain ways to do that. You can actually deal like 300, 400k crits with your level 3, or hits should I say, and that's crazy. Like, it's absolutely insane. There's a tactic that revolves around Thor doing that to one-shot Wolverine in Realm of Legends, so that is amazing. And we're going to talk about a bit about how these tactics are achieved. So yeah, basically every time you stun an opponent, you get this armor debuff, which I believe lasts 10 seconds. And yeah, just absolutely tears apart the enemy armor for 10 seconds and increases damage taken by a huge amount. So you can deal some really, really big hits. Now, let's talk about the synergy and how to make this work. So by itself, by the champion by itself without any masteries, the only way you're going to get this increased damage is via, you know, the special abilities. However, thank the Lord for the mastery known as Parry, which is going to help you achieve crazy stacks of this. So basically, every time you parry, you stun the opponent, and obviously this applies the armor reduction or damage increase. And kind of with Parry and also Stupefy maxed out. So what Parry and Stupefy do is obviously they increase the duration of the stun from the parry ranked up, and this is kind of needed to be kind of near max for newer players to parrying, because it's a bit difficult to kind of get into the swing of things initially, and having it fully maxed helped me to learn and control my parries when I started playing the game. But when you get to this veteran level of godliness, you can actually take all the points out of the increased stun duration, and literally just have it on the bare minimum stun. And then the kind of strategy there becomes like parry, wait for like 0.5 seconds for the stun to come off the enemy, then parry again, and just keep on doing that and try and get up to 5 or 6 stacks. And this is possible and has been done in some videos. I'll link a couple of them below just for you guys to check it out. It's pretty crazy tactic. And then you unleash this godly level 3, which just annihilates everything. So really crazy strategy. And then once you've done that, obviously because you've stunned the opponent and they've got 4 stacks, then after that level 3, if your target still isn't dead, then you can just, you know, smash away at the enemy. absolutely ridiculous. So let's talk a bit about what this champion is useful for in the game. So obviously we've kind of talked about the context of the Realm of Legends and defeating, you know, really high health enemies, kind of in a cheesy-ish mode, because you can end fights really fast with this character. Absolutely amazing for Act 4. Anybody looking to go full completion and exploration on it, it's definitely the champion to use. Even at 3-star, he's ridiculously powerful. So yeah, if you do have a 3-star Duke 4, I suggest trying him out. He definitely rivals the damage output, and in a lot of cases surpasses it once you're good at parrying of any kind of rank 4 level 50, kind of like standard average champions. So yeah, he's absolutely crazy in that regard. Alliance Quest for kind of the people who don't yet have a perfect block team, and people that just want to do some insane damage on bosses. This is a really good champion to use. I've had several scenarios where I've used it to just absolutely tear through Colossuses and Venom. The only problem is, again, 4 doesn't have very good synergy, or any synergy with a perfect block team, so you're going to be taking an extortionate amount of damage if you do get hit, or even when you're blocking. So yeah, that's a bit of a downside to 4, is that in both Alliance Quest and Alliance War, you're not going to have a perfect block team with the champion. In Alliance War, this champion I do not believe is that great, and the main reason for this is that the final boss in Alliance War and quite a few nodes are actually immune to stun, which makes, yeah, doesn't make him, makes him really annoying to play, because there are going to be nodes where this champion is kind of like average, below average, because you can't do the main thing that this champion is meant for, and that's stunning. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend this champion for Alliance Wars, but Alliance Quest and Questing and Arena, he's absolutely awesome. So guys, that is it for How Good Is 4. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the champion. Again, he's amazing when duped, but kind of unduped, he's very average. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it informative and would like to see more How Good Is videos, feel free to leave any suggestions in the comments below. Apart from that, take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.